Hi, you're watching The Savera. This is Amarpal Singh. Before you here, College of Fisheries have exhibited different species of fish as well as the products which are made from the fish. So we will try to talk to the expert, Dr. Vineet Inderkaur here from College of Fisheries. What kind of products are exhibited over here in today's Pashupalan Mela?
Sir, actually, this is Pashupalan Mela of Guru Angad Dev Veterinary and Animal Sciences University of March 2025. So here, this is the stall of College of Fisheries. In this stall, we have exhibited all kinds of fish varieties or species, you can say, which are commonly cultured, as well as the potential species which are being cultured and which will come in the future as diversification. Along with that, like every livestock, fish also needs different types of management practices. In that, feed and feeding management. So we have also displayed different kind of feeds which are required by the fish, along with different kinds of model a farmer can adopt. After that, we have also depicted some intensive aquaculture technologies like biofloc aquaculture system. And once the fish is in our hand, that is when it is harvested, then how we can process the fish, how we can value add, and how we can prepare different products that we have all those products I have been depicted here.
What is the different this time in the Pashupalan Mela?
So different you can say, our farmers are not aware with the technology properly. So to tell them, we have depicted the technology of, you can say, feed. Feed is the, you can say, is the maximum input investment. About 50 to 60% cost of input is going for the feed. So we have come up with one feed, or you can say that is under trial. There is duckweed named as Parodella, which can be easily cultured, and from this paradella we can prepare the paste. That paste can be incorporated into different ingredients that act as binder as well as a protein source. So this is the beauty of this product. So when we add this product into the feed, so we will get the feed pellets which take much time to get sink, so fish get more time to take that feed, so the feed is stable, giving more nutrition. So due to that nutrition, we get more production, higher fish production as compared to the traditional farming. So in similar lines, we have depicted all the models: azolla culture technology, fish cum duck integrated farming models. Then we have come with the biosecurity model. Whenever we have to culture any livestock, we should know everything about the biosecurity, because if you keep your pond or system biosecure, then only you can get the healthy produce. So we have depicted here. Once, as I have said, so as Punjab is a traditional carp farming state, but to diversify carp, we have brought, or you can say Pangas is there, then Sol is there, you can say Kawai or Anabas fish is there, Singi is there. So these are the potential species by which you can diversify the traditional carp culture. When we move forward, so you can see there is a trend that not trend, but as the land and water is reducing day by day, so we need to go for the intensive aquaculture technologies. In that series, we have biofloc aquaculture system. So this is a model of that system. Here you can culture fish at a very high stocking density, and ultimately you will get the higher harvest. When the fish is in our hand, when we harvest the fish, then you can go for processing of fish. So by processing, you can prepare many kind of value added products for human consumption. Bioproducts can also be prepared. Now we have come up with the, you can say, ointment or moisturizer. This is under the name of Aquaderma. It is fish skin collagen infused moisturizer. So this moisturizer also have healing power. So this is a new product we have come up with. Likewise, we have one protein powder. So from fish waste, we have extracted the protein, and this protein can be used as a sprinkler. You know, some of the people, they have, you can say, they say fishy odor I don't like. So for those people, if we want to we give them fish protein. So this is the best way. They can sprinkle this powder on regular curd, or if they are taking fruits, so they will not feel fishy odor, but they are consuming the healthy properties of the fish.
What amount of, like you talked about this protein powder, what amount of powder human should consume at a time?
At a time, like a pinch of salt we sprinkle, or pinch of black pepper, like that you can sprinkle and you can take it easily. Yes.
What is the benefit of this new product? You said that the cream you have launched.
This cream is a moisturizer. First is that it has about 45 to 50% of the wound healing power in 24 hours. Like we use antiseptic or antimicrobial, you can say. And secondly, when you spread it, the spreadability is about 3 centimeter. Once you touch it, so 3 centimeter area it can cover. Then the main thing is it is prepared from the fish waste. That is when we harvest the fish, when we process it, slaughter it, so you get the skin which is waste. So it is just adding pollution. So you can say it is you can reusing the waste which is being added up. So from there only it has been produced. So one purpose is solving. It is a very good wound healing property. Trials are undergoing. Further trials will be taken up. Second is you are getting rid of the environmental pollution.
What kind of traditional practices are being followed by fish farmers right now, and how these products will help them?
So actually, sir, traditionally, if we say in the state of Punjab, carp culture is going on. So carp culture, basically, our whole system, you can say, Punjab production is about 1.85 lakh tons. That is almost full, you can say 95-98% is carps. But slowly people are coming, you can say, to adopt different technologies. Like I have said, pangas culture is there. So when you are on the way to adopt new culture, you should get some ways, when you get the produce, how to make it further, you can say, economic, how to get more net profit. So according to the, like, one farmer is coming to us, he says, I don't want to go for the farming, but I'm interested for the processing. I can input plant, मैं plant लगा सकता हूँ, but I can't invest in that. I have not that much patience that I go for 1 year, culture the fish. So directly he can come into this sector. So he or she can take training from us, and they can become entrepreneur in the field in which their mindset is there. How much they can invest? Because, for example, ornamental fish culture, you can invest, you can say, around 15 to 20,000 in a small area, in your house only, you can start that business. So flexibility depend upon your investing capacity, your mindset, what you want exactly. So we give them, you can say, customized things.
Universities are providing just training to the farmers, or they are providing machinery also to prepare the value-added products?
Like we training, that is our, you can say, one of the major part. We are training them. Then we are going for the special hand-on sessions. We have some short course also in processing, in different seed production. So there, intensively 15 days we give them everything. This is our machinery. You come, you can bring your things, and you can practice here how much you want. So likewise, we have designed all the programs that they should get skill development with full hands-on training. So once they practice, then only they can go to their field, and then they can adopt easily.
So she was Dr. Vineet Inder Kaur from College of Fisheries of Guru Angad Dev Veterinary and Animal Sciences University. She said that apart from the traditional fish farming, they have come up with value-added products which are displayed over here at Pashur Paral Mela, which will economically help the farmers who are into fish cultivation. So she also briefed about the courses being provided by the university to train the farmers into this. So you're watching The Savera. Amarpal Singh with cameraman Manoj Sidhu.